Hello everyone, it is Brian here of the amazing YouTube enthusiast of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures. I am hereby to provide a live mid-January 2025 update to talk about the amazing, wonderful, positive highlights, what has been happening over this month, this January so far, and also discuss about the amazing highlights, what I have been doing during the first couple of weeks of my fourth month of my third season in Special Olympics bowling with my participation in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes, as well as Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center and Gateway Bowling Lanes as well, and talk about the other positive highlights, what's been going on this month as well. Are you ready to hear, everyone? You are? Fantastic. Well, let's get started, everybody. This January, this year so far, has been a tremendous, wonderful new start of this year, 2025 so far. A couple weeks ago, on New Year's Day, Wednesday, January 1st, my mom, my stepdad, and I, we saw the new movie Sonic the Hedgehog 3 at Landmark Theatres 9 at Edmonton City Centre in the downtown area. And also, at the beginning of my fourth month of my third season, in AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling, I scored 134 points, 231 points to a total epic high score total over 365 points. And also, that's not all. I got 3 strikes involving in Turkey in lane 37 involving frames 6, 7, 8. On lane 37 involving a 4-bagger on frame 9. And that's not all. Our coaches also had assigned me to make the announcements for the Team of the Week award, as well as the no Special Olympics bowling dates, and also talking about the return dates as well. And that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. Very recently, I also started my fourth month of my third season with my participation in AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes, and also started my fourth month of my third season in Special Olympics bowling with the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes 4 days ago on the second Saturday, January 11th of this year. So I'm very proud and very pleased to tell you, everybody, I scored 105 points, 79 points, 108 points, involving a epic high score total of 292 points in 3 games of bowling. In fact, at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes and AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling, I made an amazing high score record of 166 points, 140 points, involving a high score total of 306 points too. So far, I have been averaging since before as well as after the start of my third season in AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes, as well as Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes as well. So lots of excitement is up in the air. In fact, I am really looking forward to making the completion of my fourth month of my third season in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes, as well as Special Olympics 10-pin bowling on the final weekend of this January this year. I'm very excited to begin my 5th month of my third season in AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling before Family Day long weekend, and as well as my 5th month in Special Olympics 10-pin bowling after Family Day long weekend on the final Saturday this February next month, of Saturday, February 22nd, and the completion of my 5th month in AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes on the final Sunday, February 23rd next month this year as well. Aside from all this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm also very pleased and very excited to tell each as well as every one of you, my mom, my stepdad, and I, we got to see the new Disney movie, Mufasa the Lion King. It was absolutely amazing, absolutely surprisingly off the charts. It was an amazing, inspiring story, and I'm very proud and very excited to tell you, I very recently attended the Elvis Night Edmonton Oil Kings game at Rogers Place in Ice District, and also made a YouTube video of Elvis Presley as well a few days ago. please check that out on my YouTube channel under This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures. And I have made some amazing retakes of one of the Schindler 408 traction elevators and 3300 traction elevators of Rogers Place for the start of this year, 2025 as well. So watch out for them as well. Excuse me, please. Now, I'm very pleased and very proud to tell each as well as every one of you, I have my bowling balls polished and all set to continue on the rest of my third season in AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes. And also very excited to tell each as well as every one of you, I am also making preparations to begin my 5th month in Special Olympics bowling this February next month, before as well as after Family Day long weekend, as well as the rest of my third season in AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling, making the completion of my 5th month in Special Olympics bowling in February, as well as my 6th month in AS1 all this March, but also the rest of my participation with the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes, between the final Saturday this January coming up, as well as February next month, and then Saturday, March 1st, March 15th, my 6th month, and then my 7th month, Saturday, April 12th, Saturday, April 26th, and 8th month of my very last day, Saturday, May 3rd this spring. So lots of amazing excitement is up in the air. Most of all, everybody, I am very pleased to tell you I have reached over the 4,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Now I am close to the biggest achievement of all, 5,000 subscribers for my YouTube channel of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures. So it's a big improvement. Who knows, everybody? I may get up to 10,000 this year, as well as next year and the year after. Who knows what may happen down the road? But most importantly, everybody, I'm very proud and very pleased to tell you, my mom, my stepdad are very impressed with the performances, how well my Strikers team and Special Olympics AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling, as well as the Leafs team, who I'm also participating with, Eli and Delio, at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes on the south side as well. So lots of excitement has been up in the air too, ladies and gentlemen. And that's not all. I'm also very proud and very pleased to make the biggest announcement. I am hoping to make amazing YouTube videos of my public transit trips when I go on my travels to Hamilton, Toronto this year, to plan and use our familiar bus routes on our HSR buses up and down the south side, East Hamilton Mountain, West Hamilton Mountain on my visits in Hamilton again, as well as taking the GO bus and GO train, as well as utilizing the HSR in both Hamilton as well as Waterdown on visits again, especially taking my GO bus and GO train trips on our GO Transit on Lakeshore West Line in the Greater Toronto Hamilton areas, as well as taking the subway at Union Station between Bloor-Yonge Station, Wellesley College, Dundas Station, Queen Station, King Station on our Yonge line, between Union Station, St. George Station, St. Andrew Station, Osgood Station, St. Patrick's Station, Queen's Park Station, Museum Station, and St. George Station, as well as between Bloor-Yonge Station, Dufferin Station, Bay Station, St. George Station, Spadina Station, Bathurst Station, and Christie Station, between Christie Station and Dufferin Station, visiting Ossington Station on our familiar Bloor trains, on our Line 2 Bloor trains during the day, especially watching out for other people and myself. Never changes, and always being very careful, just like the way my Auntie Paula, my mom, has always said to me many times, and I am always very smart and very wise about that. Most of all, everybody, I have been posting a lot of amazing YouTube videos since the start of this year, 2025 began, the first couple of weeks, and now we're already in the middle of this January. I'm also very excited to tell you, I'm also going to be coming up with amazing ideas in honor of my 32nd birthday this spring, this May, in less than 5 months from now. And I'm also hoping to come up with separate parties for my birthday this spring as well. But that's not all, everybody. I'm also very proud and very pleased to tell you My mom, my stepdad, and I, we really enjoyed the new Sonic the Hedgehog 3 on New Year's Day. It was absolutely amazing a few weeks ago. And I also wanted to tell each as well as every one of you, I have very recently have been keeping up with the amazing hard work and the performances, putting all this extra bowling practices in between my work schedule at Loblaw City Market and Ice District, as well as my Special Olympics AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling schedule, as well as Special Olympics 10-pin bowling schedule. The biggest announcement of all, I'm very proud to tell each as well as every one of you, ladies and gentlemen, I have very recently, a few weeks ago, emailed my resume to Izzy of Special Olympics Bowling, Izzy of Special Olympics for the part-time ambassador position. So I have been checking my phone to hear from the Special Olympics people, but not a call yet. But I am looking forward to hearing from the Special Olympics people coming up soon. So I'm not too sure when it's going to go on then, but I am very pleased to tell you, my mom, my stepdad absolutely loved the PC items too. And that's not all. I also tried some mini Papa Don's chips from my store as well. The sea salt was very amazing, and also tried the roasted garlic. It is absolutely off the charts. But that's not all. I had recently brought some amazing no-name cream of mushroom soup from my store too. And no-name tomato soup too. Most of all, everybody, my mom, my stepdad really loved the PC the Decadent cookies. I had been bringing home from my store very recently as well, and it's very tasty. And most of all, my mom really loves the no-name chips. I enjoy the no-name chips. The PC President's Choice chips, they're absolutely off the charts. Sorry, I'm just adjusting myself so you can see my face better. But most importantly, everybody, I'm really hoping to continue posting more elevator videos on my travels to Hamilton, Waterdown, Toronto this year, as well as going to visit my friends in Calgary a couple times this upcoming summer this year, as well as posting amazing HSR bus content, ETS content, TTC content, Calgary Transit content, Go Transit content, Strathcona County content, as well as random elevator trip videos of random elevators, again, visiting in the same familiar places where I used to go to with my family a long time ago, that I always have the opportunity to go back to again. Most of all, everybody, you may as well know the coaches in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes, as well as the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, are very impressed with the performances I have been putting into for 4 months now, since this October 2024, and very excited to tell you, I have an amazing clear feeling what may happen at the end of my third season in Special Olympics bowling in both AS1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes, and the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at the Gateway Entertainment Center Gateway Bowling Lanes as well. But that's not all, everybody. You may as well want to know, I am looking forward to finding a nice girlfriend who's around my age, who loves to go to raves, Soundwave, at West Edmonton World Water Park, the way I love doing as well, and who's also very respectful around other people at these pool dance parties, and I am very fortunate for that as well. Most of all, everybody, this year also marks the four-year anniversary. I first rode one of the CNG Grand West vicinity buses on the HSR of Hamilton Street Railway in Waterdown when we were in Toronto for my grandma and Auntie Hazel's funeral 4 years ago, last summer, July 2021. At the same time, I got a chance to use the GO train at Aldershot Station in Waterdown, as well as Oakville Station in Oakville, visiting Union Station in Toronto during the day. And also very fortunate to tell each as well as every one of you, I am very fortunate to have my amazing art card to ride the ETS buses, the LRT trains of the Capital Line, Valley Line, Metro Line, Strathcona County, aside from St. Albert Transit, Leduc Transit, and Beaumont Transit, but very fortunate to utilize Calgary Transit when visiting my friends in Calgary, and so very fortunate to use our use my bus trips using our familiar bus routes on our HSR buses in Hamilton as well as Waterdown, utilizing the same bus routes where my mom, our old next door neighbors, and as well as my friend Josh and I, we are very familiar with, where my mother and I used to go to in the past as well. And it's a very wonderful, very rewarding experience, you may as well say, but very pleased to tell each as well as every one of you, I have my amazing Presto card to use on my public transit trips, both Hamilton, Waterdown, Toronto, Oakville, Mississauga, as well as using our HSR buses on Hamilton Street Railway, both Hamilton, Waterdown, our Go Bus and Go trains in the Greater Toronto Hamilton areas as well on Lakeshore West, as well as using the same subway stations between Bloor-Yonge Station, Bay Station, St. George Station on our Bloor trains, as well as Dufferin Station, Ossington Station, where I love coming back to the most, and also between Union Station and St. George Station. I am very fortunate, and I'm very smart, very careful, very wise about the rules, staying against the wall, stay behind the yellow line, always stay in the middle of the platform, always use the subways and streetcars during the day as well. But most of all, everybody, my friend Raf's birthday is coming up as well on January 17th, so I will do a special live birthday shout out for Raf. It's Raf Bravo on his YouTube channel as well. So he'll be in for an amazing surprise. So I hope he'll love that too. Sorry, I had to hydrate myself. Most of all, everybody, I am really looking forward what the rest of this month, this January, this year, 2025, as well as the rest of this upcoming year, 2025, will bring too. Most of all, everybody, I am also very pleased to tell you, I hope to get past the 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel this year and get beyond to 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, and who knows, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Lots of possibilities are up in the air, you know. But most of all, everybody, I hope each as well as every one of you has an enjoyable rest of this January, this year. And before I go, everybody, I'm very pleased to tell you, after Special Olympics AS1, All-Stars 1, Special Olympics 5-pin bowling, my mom, my stepdad, and I, we had brunch at Friesen Brothers at the Kitchens Dine-In. It was absolutely amazing. There's a Friesen Brothers in the Rabbit Hill in the South Side area in Edmonton, as well as one in the Glenora area too. They have some amazing food, and it's very local. And that's not all, everybody. I have been bringing home some amazing PC President's Choice salsas from my store as well, including some of the Decadent cookies, including some of the PC President's Choice chips and no-name chips too. And I really enjoy them. My mom enjoys them. My stepdad enjoys them too. Most of all, everybody, there's also a new DreamWorks movie opening at the end of this month, this January, called Dogman as well. And I look forward to seeing what it'll look like. Please stay tuned for live end of January 2025 update later on this January as well. Thanks again for live mid-January 2025 update. I will see you all later. Have a good one, everyone. And I'll see you on the next YouTube video of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures. Stay safe now.